Okay, so this is one story in particular that I'm not too fond of covering, but I have seen it taking flight, so to speak, on Twitter. I've seen quite a few people talking about it, and there's kind of been an uproar and an outrage regarding the recent announcement of an interview that the creator of One Piece, Eiichiro Oda, is going to be involved in, and how fans are kind of looking at Oda with a side eye after the announcement of who is going to be a co-interviewee, I guess you would say, basically a part of the interview with him after, I want to say it was 3 years ago, the major shocking story that came out, the arrest and all that jazz to that particular author, not the creator of One Piece, the author that is going to be joining him. Let's talk about this. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. So yeah, to be honest with you, I'm not too fond of talking about this. I might actually just play a clip of me explaining what happened from like 3 years ago, because I don't really want to talk about this too much. Some really bad stuff came out today regarding the creator of Rurouni Kenshin, one of the most legendary series of all time, legendary shonen anime and manga, and just a classic series in general. The creator, yeah, some bad stuff came out today regarding him. His series that he has ongoing, he actually had a spin-off, or has a spin-off in Shonen Jump, that's also been suspended because it's been alleged that he was in possession of child pornography and a lot of nasty stuff. I don't really want to get too into it. I'll have the articles in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. But you know, I'm a huge Rurouni Kenshin fan. You know, that's one of my all-time favorite series. So hearing this, you know, the creator of a legendary series, you know, Rurouni Kenshin is one of the old big threes, you know what I'm saying? That was the Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball, Rurouni Kenshin, those days, you know what I'm saying? So to hear this, I'm heartbroken as hell. Apparently, allegedly in his deposition, he said something a little bit disturbing. He was saying, or pretty disturbing, very disturbing, that he's interested in girls that are in late elementary to their second year of middle school, something along the lines of that. Again, I'll have the full thing in the description below. But it's just really, it's so messed up. It's really messed up. Like, for starters, I have nieces and nephews and, you know, kids in general that are around that age, so I'm already like, yo, it hits me close to home to hear some shit like that, because it's just so, you know what I'm saying, it's wrong. It's bottom line, it's wrong, it's disgusting. If this is true, if all these allegations are true against Nobuhiro Watsuki, I'm just, I ain't gonna lie, I've been talking about this all day since the news broke earlier this afternoon or this morning, whenever, you know, my girlfriend, I've been telling her about it, because it really just, it's heartbreaking, because, you know, this is a legendary creator from, you know, this medium that we love, and, you know, it's been recently rampant with Hollywood and now with, you know, manga and anime, these people that are getting caught, you know, doing these nasty things. Like, bottom line, whatever the case may be, it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Being in possession of child pornography is wrong, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I didn't really know how to come into this video. I didn't know what should I really say, because as a fan, I think, honestly, one of the things for a lot of, because there's a lot of Rurouni Kenshin fans out there, and we're all heartbroken by this news, because, again, we love this series, and he's responsible for this series. So how do you take this man that is seemingly a monster at this point and still be a fan? And I think there comes a point where you really have to separate the work from the creator. But in a nutshell, 3 years ago, the creator of Rurouni Kenshin, one of the most legendary classic shonen manga and anime of all time, he got hemmed up and arrested for some really nasty and grotesque stuff that he was into. He had possession of some nasty shit, and again, maybe I'll play the clip just a little bit so y'all could hear exactly what happened back then. But for the time, for a while actually, he had like a reboot of Rurouni Kenshin that was running in Jump. They had suspended it and all that stuff, but I guess over time they kind of made amends with him. I don't know, I really wasn't paying too much attention, to be honest with you, of the relationship between Nobuhiro Watsuki and you know, Shonen Jump. But it was announced that, I want to say April 24th, somewhere in April, there's going to be an interview with the creator of One Piece, Eiichiro Oda, and the creator of Rurouni Kenshin, Nobuhiro Watsuki, and they're going to be together. They're going to be you know, doing this interview together. And to be honest with you, one of the things about it, why, because people are kind of like saying immediately, well, why the hell is Oda even doing this to begin with? From my understanding, Oda worked under the creator of Rurouni Kenshin for a time. I want to say he was potentially an assistant back in the day, and I did hear rumors, and I'm not sure if it's true or not, don't quote me, that Zoro was inspired by, you know, Kenshin and Rurouni Kenshin in general, and that's where kind of some of the inspiration came from for that particular character. So he's doing the interview with him, and people are looking at Oda like, yo, how could you be next to this guy, standing by this guy's side, considering the charges? And I want to say he was charged and arrested, and even stuff that he came out and said was pretty disgusting regarding the case. And people are looking at Oda like, yo, what the hell? Why would you do that? That does say something about your character, the fact that you're like, yo, I'm gonna be live and in action with this dude. But from my understanding, again, because of the prior relationship that he had all those years ago with him, and in Japanese culture, it is kind of a thing. It's one of those morals and respect situations where, because he was his senpai, so to speak, he was, you know, his senior, he was, you know, his boss, he was all of that jazz at one given point, it would be disrespectful and shameful for Oda to decline doing this interview. But I will say there's something else that should come into play, and that's morals in general of being a man and being a person. And if Nobuhiro Watsuki, because again, I really didn't look into seeing all the details, and it's been 3 years, so I don't remember every single thing about it, but if he was convicted of all of that nasty shit, the morals of Oda should be, regardless of all of that, that's cool, Japanese pride, all of that jazz. But if he was into some disgusting shit, Oda should be like, I'm good, fam, I'll send you a written letter congratulating whatever it is and stuff like that. So it is a little bit weird that they're going through with this, and I really don't know how to feel. I'm kind of looking at Oda a little bit like, I get it, Japanese pride, customs, all of that jazz, but the man was up to some nasty shit. So, and I'm honestly shocked that Shonen Jump is actually still rocking with dude, that they're actually bringing him back into the fold. I mean, I get it, Rurouni Kenshin, very popular series, probably brought them a lot of money back in the day, but come on, you know what I'm saying? And this is where a lot of transitions, like this is one of the instances where I will agree with, not necessarily social justice warriors, because this is above and beyond, like this is one of the instances where if there was an outcry, I would probably agree more with the outcry than the decisions of Jump, because it's like, yo, y'all rocking with this dude, really? Like, what's going on here? And yeah, there's been an outrage. People are pissed off with Oda over him being involved in this, but, you know, I mean, again, there's the circumstances of like, hey, the Japanese customs, all that, but there's also like morals and shit, like, yo, you shouldn't be rocking with dude in that fashion, in that form, considering again all the shit that he was up to, and the arrest and everything that happened 3 years ago. Likewise with Shonen Jump, kind of giving you the side eye as well, like, yo, what are y'all doing over there? Curious how you guys feel about this though, the fact that Oda is willing to stick his neck out and be involved in anything to do with Nobuhiro Watsuki after the charges that came against him 3 years ago. Do you feel as though he's going too far? Do you feel as though the Japanese morals and customs and all that shit should play a part in something this kind of vile? And I don't know, I feel real mixed about it. Like, I will always, no matter what, Rurouni Kenshin itself, I will always look at it, separate the art from the artist, just because that story has nothing to do with the nasty shit that Nobuhiro Watsuki was into. So it's not like I'm condemning Rurouni Kenshin. I bought the DVDs back in the day, I bought some of the manga, all of that shit, but as far as the author moving forward, no, I don't have to support anything. And Oda, you looking a little crazy out here right now. Likewise with Shonen Jump, because we can't absolve them either. Like, why would y'all do business any further with him? Who cares if he made Rurouni Kenshin? Just saying. But that's all I have for this one though. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry to bring this to you guys, but I seen the outrage and I kind of wanted to give my 2 cents in on it and see what you guys think about it. It sucks. It's shitty and it's wild. Oda, come on. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. Yeah, I don't really feel comfortable giving you the whole normal outro. It's like, this whole Nobuhiro Watsuki thing for the last few years, I still always look at him like, the fuck, man? What's going on?
Everything good always comes to an end. If you stab me in my back, we can never make amends. Trying to move to acceptance, hard to accept it. Mistakes like mirrors, gotta reflect it. I don't wanna fucking leave, but I gotta leave. Leave the maybes to the crazies. Maybe one day there I go admitting something in a subtle way. No more copies, leave without a trace. Last time, I'ma say last time. Moving on to the future, leave the memories as a pastime. Memories always feel like the worst. Letting all the past, leave it in a hearse. Sometimes I wanna lie, but I don't. Why lie when truthfully you get caught in it? Then usually it's all off and shit. Uncalled for shit. Now I'm off the shit. Maybe lately what I've been facing got me crazy. No, I can't take it. Maybe, 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 maybe.